Hello everyone and welcome to our F1 debut in our F1 career mode. Today, we will be starting the season with Haas. Hopefully we will be able to find a Ferrari seat by the end of the season since we are in the Drivers Academy. And we'll see, we got our accolades, our rivals. We can even see our R&D, so we're going to try and do an upgrade here. We will upgrade the adjuster bracket. We're going to head into round 1 at Bahrain. We're going to start our first lap on a new pair of softs. The goal is definitely to make it to Q2.
We've dropped to P15.
And we'll qualify into 8th. But as we go to our second lap on another fresh pair of softs, we're going to be dropping down to 19th. We need a big improvement here if we want to make it to Q2. And as we cross the line, we're going to be 6/10 gained, and that's going to put us into 15th position, so we'll make it into Q2. Esteban Ocon goes fastest in Q1, followed by Lando Norris and Sergio Perez. And we're going to start our first lap of Q2 on a fresh pair of mediums. It's not going to be a super fast lap, but it'll help us get a lap down, especially since this is exactly where we want to be. Max Verstappen gives us a little bit of room to work with. And as we cross the line, it's not going to be a very fast lap, but it is going to be a lap to put down on the sheet. And we start our second lap on a fresh pair of softs. This one we're going to need to impress if we want any chance of making it to Q3. And as we cross the line, we're going to be 1 second gained here. We will make it into 13th position on the grid tomorrow. We'll need an impressive showing if we want to make it into the points. Charles Leclerc goes fastest.
Calculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling. Welcome along then to round 1. Around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday. Start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Russell, Tsunoda, Ryan, Gasly, Ricciardo, Sargent, Hulkenberg, Albon, Joe, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. Now, Ant, as much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
You're going to definitely see action, Crofty. Everyone's G'd up for this one. They've done the testing, like you say. The drivers will be revving inside, heart rates going, trying to burst out their chest at this moment. With that anticipation, who's got the speed? We're going to learn now once and for all.
Alright, and we'll see 5 lights here, and the Bahrain race has begun. We see Max Verstappen take an early lead. Lando Norris tries to push back on the side. Me over here, we're losing positions left and right. We lose a position to Gasly. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen continue to fight though at the beginning. We see Fernando Alonso in the back, but Max Verstappen seems to persevere through as we try to go on the outside of Stroll. Gonna be ineffective though as we get squeezed. Lando not wanting to give up yet. We see Perez and Stroll ahead of us. Get on the brakes early. Gasly still side by side with us here. Seems to just have the edge. Will he be ahead as we leave the corner? Yes, he will. Now we have Ricardo behind us. Oh, we make a move on Gasly. Dangerous in the last second, but it is successful. Fernando Alonso trying to catch up with Norris. Norris making a big move on Verstappen as they collide going into the corner. They're on the straight. Norris has a line of sight. Fernando Alonso taking it into action. He making a move. Norris will be able to defend successfully. Max Verstappen is the real winner here as he gets even further away. Whereas me over here, Gasly's still fighting. I'll be able to put him down, but we're going to the straight here.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
DRS is going to be enabled for the next lap. Gasly tries to make a move on the outside. He'll go around, I'll squeeze him just out. Give him enough room, but he'll just take it anyways. There is no stopping a determined Gasly. Ricardo trying to make it easy overtake here. I'm not going to make it too easy for him, but he'll still just squeeze on by as if I wasn't even there. I gotta say, these tires, the hards, absolutely feeling nowhere. We're going to the 3rd lap of the Grand Prix. Sargent has DRS on us. And he tries to go down the inside. I outbrake him just a little bit. I'll go outside. He's overtaken me. I'm going to try and fight back though, however. We have DRS on the next straight. Yep, I know, Mark. I'm trying to make a move right back at Sargent by the late braking. And it's going to work. It's a little bit dangerous once again, but Zhou Guan Yu will follow us through on Sargent. We enter the 4th lap as Zhou Guan Yu. He tries to make a move. I try to block him. The block looks to be successful. I go wide on the corner. Zhou Guan Yu still behind us. Will the kick sour be able to overtake us? It looks like he will as he has DRS. We need to get behind him to get the drag. As Sargent tries to make a move on the outside as well, I go on the inside. Collide with Zhou Guan Yu. We take down a cone. Sargent goes through as well. Albon trying to make a move on us. Bottas goes through. Hulkenberg tries to make a move too, but he won't be quick enough, unfortunately for him. Bottas shoved by us. We're angry. We've lost way too many positions to not be mad at this point. Oh, Lando Norris trying to make a move on Max Verstappen. Trying everything he can as he goes into turn 1. He goes over the curb a little bit. Max Verstappen seems to have the fastest line, but Lando Norris will overtake Max Verstappen. Here we have Hulkenberg behind us. I don't want to slow him down too much as he is our teammate, and these hard tires are just not doing it for us. So we're going to let him by. A little slow into the corner, but catch up to him here, but the point wasn't to let him go and then just overtake him again, so. Bottas still behind us. It's the only person we've been able to keep behind us for the majority of this race. We go into the 9th lap.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're
Only
gonna be
2
on
more
top.
laps until we're going to be pitting. Mark giving us that little warning there. People have already begun to pit, as me and Hulkenberg are now 8th and 9th. Not our true position, however, since we have not pitted. Even more people will dive into the pits here, making me and Hulkenberg 1-2. If only the race could end like this. Here we see Russell. He goes over the curb a little bit and he seems to have a technical issue. Yep, he'll pull the car over. He doesn't seem to be going into the pits. He'll just pull it over and retire the car there. Unfortunate for Russell and the Mercedes after being knocked out in Q2 as well. But us, however, we still need to make our pits no matter who
Okay,
and what
clear.
is there. We will go in and hope for a successful pit stop. Because these hards, I mean, they weren't doing it for us. We should have pitted earlier, if anything.
Here's some information on Russell for you. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Good pit stop from us. Looks like we're going to be coming out behind Bottas, but we'll see.
Penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yep, we're going to come out behind Bottas. The pace on these tires felt a lot better. Everyone else is on hards, so it definitely gave us a little bit of an advantage, but these softs felt speedy quick. We're going to make a move here on Bottas.
Good job. Nice
A very
overtake.
good move and a very safe move compared to other ones.
Okay, Nico's into the pits. Nico
Hulkenberg
in the
will go into the
pits.
pits. I'm going to be setting my eyes on Albon. The 2 Williams cars ahead of us. We're going to have DRS on this straight, so it'll definitely be a good overtaking opportunity. We're going to late brake, take whatever space we can, and that's going to be an overtake on Albon. We're now looking at Sargent, the American, as we are on the straights with DRS on him. He's too slow in the Williams car. We will give him a solid fight, but he will unfortunately not be able to make it out in front of us. Zhou Guanyu now is my next opponent that isn't 6 seconds away. We will definitely be looking at an overtake with him. Zhou Guanyu in the kick Sauber looking faster than he has all season in real life. We have DRS on him. We'll be able to go side by side into turn 1. Him on the hard tires, he has to brake more than we have to, so we just send it, and it's going to be a nice overtake. Here we can see Verstappen as he goes through a few of these corners here. Currently sitting in 6th position, far off from his pole position. Oh, and he spins! He spins the car! He's going to attempt to rejoin. We are now passing by that spinning area here. He won't rejoin next to us, but there will be a red flag.
Okay, so that's
A red flag and the race is suspended.
Let's get back into the pits, please. I know.
We're gonna confirm our race strategies. We're gonna be going on mediums. We'll see 5 red lights, and the race will be back on as Norris currently leads it. We're making a big move here on Ricciardo. These tires feel way better than the softs or hards ever did. Lando Norris continues to lead as we go into this first corner. We see Alonso try to make a move, but it's not going to be successful as we go around the outside of everyone. Now we got our eyes set on Tsunoda for 6th place. We have a chance here at real points. We're going to make a lunge. It's definitely going to look like an attack on Tsunoda as Lando Norris has already gained quite the lead. He seems to be racing by himself. Tsunoda's still giving up a little bit of a fight. However, we are just going to overtake him as we approach these corners. Leclerc and the Ferrari looking extremely fast for me and my Haas car. But we are happy to be in 6th place currently.
DRS is now enabled. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.6 seconds.
DRS is back. We see Ocon behind us, but most importantly is Perez in the Red Bull with soft tires. It's a very powerful car. Leclerc continues to inch away from us as Esteban Ocon is desperate to make a move here, get all the points that he can. We're on the straight here. Esteban Ocon doesn't seem to be quite fast enough to make a move on us.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.1 seconds.
Ocon trying to go on the inside here. He'll make a big move. Doesn't seem to be enough to actually get past us. However, he will be proving that he can. We go a little bit off tracks there, but I'm just trying to give him some space to operate. Perez trying to make a big move on both of us. I'm going to shut that down, but Ocon seems to still be having a tough time to battle the Red Bull. We're heading into the last lap here as Perez trying to make a desperate move at me. I will shut it down because I need these points. We have no idea if these will come in the next 5 races. We head into the final lap as Perez, truly faster, is going to be on us, but we're at a late break. We got to take risks if we want to secure this position. And risk we will take as Perez doesn't seem to be wanting to fight. He's currently the sole representative for Red Bull after Max took his little spin. He's still making a move on us even when there's no space. Oh, and Piastri is going to make a move after he gets pinched to the outside. Perez still fighting me though. Piastri able to overtake Perez. Piastri's also on the softs. And his teammate is currently leading this race. I'm gonna go off the track here a little bit, totally unintentional. And we see Lando Norris turn the final corner for his maiden win in Formula 1 in the first race, and he would lead the championship. We too are fighting here to secure a 6th position. Big points for the Haas team, and big points for me on my debut. Perez looking down at us. We rear the last corner and it doesn't look very likely that Perez will have any position here as we will cross the line for 6th position. A really good.
It's Lando Norris for victory.
Well, all that off-season work clearly paying off here today, Crofty.
As the winners make their way up to the podium, one can only imagine the celebrations that will take place at McLaren tonight. Congratulations to everyone on the team, securing the win and proving that they're a force to be reckoned with out on the track. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
The McLaren team definitely has something to celebrate after a maiden win far before Miami, which is when Lando Norris won his first race this year in real life. We'll head to the standings here. Lando Norris obviously leads, but the team's very important where we see McLaren leading, Ferrari, and then also Mercedes, us in 5th. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for part 5.